Hi, I'm Isabel Spengler, and this is my audience. It's all over your school, the media, the world, everywhere. E-cigarettes are the newest trend. According to www.statisticbrain.com, which is a research institute, 6.7% of all adults living in the United States have experimented by trying e-cigarettes. However, there's a catch. 10% of high school teenage students in the United States have also tried them. You would think that more adults would have interest in them, but that's not the case. Media attempts to trick you as they show e-cigarettes to be a safer alternative to regular cigarettes containing tobacco. I have done my research thoroughly over the topic of e-cigarettes. You should not believe what you hear. Electronic cigarettes are not safer, and today I intend to show that to you. I want to guide you by helping you understand that whatever you smoke is not healthy for you. You can make a difference. So, today I'm going to talk about the problems with smoking and how you can solve it. So, what is the problem with e-cigarettes? The first thing I'm going to talk about today is the problem with smoking. As most of you probably already know, smoking tobacco cigarettes is highly dangerous and unhealthy. Smoking affects almost every organ in the body and not in a positive way. I think we can all agree that smoking is not good for you. Every year it causes almost 6 million deaths. Many people believe that by smoking e-cigarettes they are avoiding all of the dangers of smoking regular cigarettes. However, that is not the case at all. Let me begin with what e-cigarettes are. E-cigarettes, which are battery-operated devices, stimulate the same feeling as smoking by using nicotine by taking out one component, tobacco. In one of these devices are a heater, battery, and cartridge that contains some nicotine, propylene glycol, and other chemicals. You may believe that e-cigarettes have less harmful ingredients than tobacco cigarettes, but that is not accurate. Dr. Norman Edelman, a senior consultant at the American Lung Association, stated, "It turns out e-cigarette vapors may be full of suspected lung irritants, chemicals with addictive properties that can contribute to heart troubles down the road. One ingredient in them is diethylene glycol, which is also made in antifreeze and is severely toxic as well as can cause heart problems if you inhale it. They also have nitrosamines, which are known to be a cause of cancer. They contain acetate, which is a component used to make acids and other things in industrial plants. In a study conducted by Natural News, they found that e-cigarettes contain 10 times the amount of carcinogens than regular tobacco cigarettes do. People come to believe that e-cigarettes are healthier because they are legal to smoke at indoor public places. I bet they don't know that e-cigarette vapor contains 5 times more nickel levels than regular tobacco cigarettes. Another problem with smoking e-cigarettes is that it is a gateway drug to worse things. Many people, regardless of age, who have never smoked anything before will begin experimenting with e-cigarettes and eventually start to smoke regular cigarettes or other drugs. They believe that e-cigarettes are the newest trend and are nothing like tobacco cigarettes, but then become addicted to nicotine. This could lead up to the addiction of many other drugs as well. Now that you are aware of the many dangers of smoking, you realize that something must be done. You can make a difference. I'm here to show you the solutions. I now speak about how we can solve this problem. The main way you can help this issue is by creating awareness. I am doing this right now by informing you about e-cigarettes. You now know more about them, so you are hopefully persuaded to not try them and to also encourage people not to as well. This is just one of the many ways you can help. You can do other things as well. Some of these may include pamphlets, flyers, and signs. Here's a sign that I made that explains all of the dangers of e-cigarettes. This is very easy to make, and although it only took 5 minutes of my time, it could be worth a lifetime for someone else. You can make a difference. Tell people about e-cigarettes. You can hand out flyers all day long, but it won't be as successful as telling someone firsthand. This will show the importance of how e-cigarettes are not safer in any way. By telling someone in person, you are able to persuade them more sufficiently and give more information. Once they are aware, they will go tell others. In the end, I have discussed the problem with smoking and how you can solve it. I have a challenge for you. This week, go and tell at least one other person about the negatives of e-cigarettes. You would be surprised about how big of a difference you can make.